Shadows crawl, the hunt begins. Screams of terror, twisted sins. Hooked and bleeding, souls will cry. In the fog, the dead won't lie. Blood runs deep, the killers rise. Horrors reign beneath dark skies. Shades and claws, the endless fight. Dead by daylight, fear ignites. Generators hum, a fleeting hope. Survivors cling to fraying rope. Through the mist, a deadly stare. Your heartbeat screams, death is near. The entity feeds no escape. Twisted dreams, a wretched fate. Sacrifice upon its throne. In this realm you're not alone. Blood runs deep, the killers rise. Horrors reign beneath dark skies. Chains and claws, the endless fight. Death by daylight, fear ignites. Night eternal, cursed to stay. Pray for dawn, but it won't sway. Echoes of pain, the hunter's delight. Dead by daylight, fearless night.
Let's see how this goes. Let's see. Come on, cooperate with me. Tuck the hair into the onesie. Been a fair bit since I played this, so this will be interesting. Alright. Okay, good. It is showing. It is showing on the screen. Good shit. Got me on the stream. So okay. Image is barely visible. I don't even see an image. Oh, there it is. I don't even hear anything. Oh, wireless controller. Just trying to... Well, before I do that, I'm gonna exit out of Biomutant real quick because I literally don't hear anything. Just gonna open up a YouTube video real quick, see if I can actually hear that. Which is weird because I turned up the stream and I was able to hear it.
Everything about Mint Mobile seems unreal. And
Okay, so. I heard that on the thing. Okay, so my headset's definitely working. Okay, here we go. And now that this okay, now it's showing. Okay. Weird delayed reaction. Now I hear it.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant.
Spoiler! Thank you for the hydrate! Got my water already. Good shit. How's it going? Oh, doing awesome. Just got back from an interview, had some lunch, and now ready for some gaming. Figured, yeah, let's play some Biomutant today. I had it on my Xbox, but it's been a while since I played it, and I sure as hell didn't finish because it's an open world with
your DNA.
it's an open world with a fuck ton of side quests. So if you want 100% this thing, it's a bitch. You gotta fucking work for this shit. And so and of course every time I it's like every time I go to a new area, I shit you not, there had to be like 10 quests at least in every different area. And I'll be going to like a small spot to like, okay, I'm gonna get some progress on this quest. And while I'm getting progress on a quest, I end up getting into another fucking side quest. It's like, holy shit. So I think I ended up like kind of giving up on it because it was just so fucking overwhelming. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks all bright and cheery and stuff, but it's kind of like it's actually like post-apocalyptic. I think it's actually supposed to be our planet because when you start exploring around, you start like seeing like, you know, bridges and cities and trucks and, you know, like 18-wheeler trucks and cars and shit, implying, you know, that's ours, but like everything's kind of been destroyed by like some type of nuclear like waste or nuclear war or something. So everything on the planet has been mutated into these creatures. So this may actually be something that used to be this creature that you morph into. I mean, not morph into, this creature that you play might actually have once been like a normal Earth animal, but like after like either because of the mutations or, you know, in its life, or because, you know, after years after all the humans died of, you know, breeding with the mutated with the nuclear waste and shit, you know, they become you know, these whole new creatures. Oh yeah. So yeah, so like so here when you're doing the character creation, instead of like, you know, choosing how their face looks or anything like, or in their coloring and shit like that, male, female, whatever, you choose. I mean you got like a couple like things here on the left, like Primal, Dum Dum, you know, Rex. You know, you got like some appearance thing, but then when you start like mutating it to like get like certain abilities, and the appearance starts changing. Yeah, so like the Dum Dum is probably like one of the stronger ones, I think. But the intellect goes a little bit down, so does its health. Well, the FIP is kind of power, key energy regen. Well, the Rex seems to be kind of balanced. So yeah, let's go with Rex. Oh yeah.
Define your genetic structure.
Okay. So yeah, watch. So yeah, so I strength, agility, intellect, charisma, and vitality. But as I change it to have like different features, its physical appearance starts to change. Well, this is only like my second playthrough, and it's been like ages since I did my last one. So I actually can't remember which one I picked last time, so I'm just trying to be a little bit smart about it. Yeah, see this? If I want to stronger. Yeah, see, because like watch, see, like different. want to be able to kick some ass. So I think... Yeah, see, the charisma's kind of... Yeah, because I want to be able to fight, so I think...
Choose a genetic resilience.
Now, I think I remember my big thing was definitely cold. I think, what's this one? Poison, I think? Yeah, I think cold and poison were definitely the biggest pains in the asses. Yes, even that kind of changes, like... Oh, no, this one doesn't change the appearance at all. But, yeah. Cold and poison were definitely some of the bigger pain
Choose
in
your
the ass.
first style.
Oh, first style. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Pick your main color.
I like that one.
Choose your detail color.
Oh, it looks like a freaking Pikachu. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Pick a class. Mercenary. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Saboteur. Scythe. Commando. Deadeye. Mercenary. Mercenary chosen. Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around, eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Somewhat light.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
Oh.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Oh boy.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die. Throwdown! Getting there.
Wait, was there something I was supposed to do with these bodies? I thought. Oh, I guess I'll just take this ramp here. Hold up. Oop, hit the wrong button.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
That's why I thought the bodies were important. Just double checking there was nothing I can get over here. Oh, wow.
Youch! First.
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, you little shit. Cool. Yeah, see, like here, there's a old truck. Little fucker. Uh-oh. Oh, you're not dead? Okay.
What can't you take? emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Sure, there's. Okay. Okay, cool. So. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I automatically get it. Okay.
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. Hello, Stream Hub. How you doing? The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Bonds that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Pow!
Oh, you little shit.
Slash the slash.
see if there's anything interesting in here. Doesn't seem to be.
Keep hauling yourself into the air.
Fuck. Okay. Why would this be here unless there's something interesting? Fuck! Over here. Fuck. Okay, I gotta get to that thing again. Because there's gotta be some reasons to set up.
Hung up.
Yes, I don't need the commentary. That's my job. Okay, cool. Alright. Fuck! Okay. Aha! I knew it! Oh, okay. So... how's the item? Good shit.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste.
I see that, stream is being a little bitch. Oh, here we go. Brought back. Oh, course, with that being what it is, I can't show you again, so completely missed out the whole thing. Because, yeah, of course, tech goblins gotta do their thing, being little bitches.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again.
Well, at least that one's already set up.
There you go.
I can get it eventually.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Hold your ground. Hack and slash. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Well, first I gotta pick up a few things.
Small things for your big ideas.
Sure there's nothing else here I'm leaving behind.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the Unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree. Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Just double checking if there's anything here.
A climb stringer? How unusual.
Oop.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
What the fuck? I forgot that he pisses on it.
must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Alright, well.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. The deep cut. Swoon. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu gets to choose who sees the Sifu, but he'll let you give it a try.
Lapanen aginkaman. Geradna falo putut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
What?
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. You have things to do, places to go to. Understands you have things to do. Even the tree will die someday, but you can delay that. Understands you have other places you need to go. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. You're fading.
Oh shit.
Wow. Itchy trigger finger.
Yes, I do have an itchy trigger. Oh, I think I died. Yes, I did. Oopsie.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
Oh shit. That reaches all the way over here. Oh, I'm not even doing any damage with my damn gun. Shit.
Your reserves are tapped.
Shit, 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 shit.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
But
Cutting edge. You're not dead yet. Oh, that helps work the kinks out.
fuck.
That's a keeper. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Close encounter. Boom!
Finally, holy shit. Oh, wow. Somehow I did not realize the dead characters all around here. Holy shit. Armor actually goes down, even though it's supposedly worth more? Like, what the hell? Oh, because of the poison and the... Okay. I mean...
Hard as nails.
Okay. Oh, saving. I gotta wait for that part to finish.
What odd things can happen to you? Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be honored. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost time. You should know. Practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Something else? Oh, over here.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass.
Oh, go fuck yourself. No shits.
He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Oh, was I hitting the wrong button? You little shits.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Get back here, you little shit. Ah.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Loopin' from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Loopin'. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Numa says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Wait, I hit it. Nope, nope, go
Death
away.
is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet.
Oh, fuck.
They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch to survive. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Think.
Reflexed. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Half-lifed. Mind blown.
It's an upgrade to my weapon, so I guess I had your choice. Oh, something over here?
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it. Well, small ones. Places like this were cheap back in those days, and there was plenty of space. Get done with one place, you just build another. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
Oh. Oh.
You look civilized. Well-de done. Might keep you dry, at least. Could be something sneaking around every tree. You found the whereabouts. The deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees. Barbecue. That's a Jagni tribe outpost. It's so much brighter without the night. trash.
I knew there was something over here.
Up for grabs. Yuck! Biohazard. Sickening. All the health. Mercadorpus outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. If you can, you should try to convince the captain to give up the outpost and join your cause. They're ready to enter the outpost when you are. Every step you take towards your end goal will bring you closer to a better world. Here's the first line of defense.
Oh, shoot.
That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. That twirly wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Everything's clocking together. Gotta try the key to see. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to see it. Says the tribe's been hard on them. Wants revenge on those who caged them, but trust you'll take care of it.
There's nothing actually useful in here? Okay, what was the point of me being able to open it? Nothing? Nothing in here?
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down.
Come on.
Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it glow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Figures the honor belongs to the tribe, too. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict.
Tamuk Gabamuktab.
He had a feeling you'd get along with the Myriad tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance.
Kuchai Ifar Bifar.
You seem to share the same values as the Myriad tribe. You both have the same optimistic outlook on life. At least, for now.
Yalawa what now?
But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's forebodings are justified. The Jumbo Puff needs to be taken care of.
Yuba Duluwawa.
He says the time has come to confront the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West route. Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater.
Tolu Ketan. Ya wawanaway.
You should get over there and see what you can do to help. Don't get distracted by all the destruction you can see this time of day. There's news of a Ronin joining the tribe. That must be you. That's a gnote. Easy prey for Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed. Mush mush. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. It's the chug yard. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board. but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers out of here, big machines on rails with smokestacks that fouled the air. The rails used to be filled with chugs packed tight with two-leggeds, like guppos in a tin. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open. Tribe's always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomper Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. You've had better days. Burn, burn. Knuckle done.
Damn it.
Give it a little kick. Tribe's always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Bomper Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance. Shut down. Bad. You're absolutely drained. Scorchy George. Take this seriously, or it'll take you down. Scrapalicious. so eager to die. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth.
That was one hell of a
You
ride.
really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past.
Wait, is there anything here?
The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He hopes you remember that one time he taught you to upcycle, and hopes you've had some use for it over the years. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo encourages that. You should forgive, but never forget. It'll provide some comfort to your soul and keep the memory of lost loved ones in your heart.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous!
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making it next to impossible for anything but creatures that were most contorted by the contamination.
Ain't you cute? Oh.
There's not much left of what we used to call our world. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. That's the leftover you're looking for. Easy does it. A balancing act. Birds can't breathe to sing. Keep your eyes on the end. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device, so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the Jumbo Puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. Gizmo thinks he's a little peculiar, but very knowledgeable. He has the ins and outs of all monster and creature whereabouts. Pounding your chest won't help.
That's what. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. Okay, so how the fuck do I get over there then? Oh, I can jump. Well, the thing can This thing can jump. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Feels lonely here. Even the air is gone.
Oh.
Immo. Diava.
Okay, so... Oh. Oh.
Vickled up your vitals. The darkness is done for now.
Okay, so...
air's too thin here.
Oh, shit.
What's your choice? Dying?
Now, what I'd like to know is how the fuck do I get over there? Okay, I know I've done this before.
You'll get another chance to shout someday.
No, because I've gotten past this before. They're all dead. Okay. Okay, so. Oh my fuck.
This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be.
Me.
Claims he goes after the most dangerous game, huge monsters. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. Says they keep the monsters away. He needs them closer, not farther. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Thinks that it all hangs on the tree of life. When it started to fail, everything changed. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says it's not far at all. Fortunately for you, the scripts seem to have acclimatized themselves to the otherwise uninhabitable dead zone.
Alright, just checking. Something real quick. Oh, that's still mostly kind of the same stuff.
Let's see. This Mekton is much more graceful than it looks. Wait, it's the Scrip hole-up. Place is just filled with critters.
Oh, I can breathe in here.
Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. Sure useful. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. We're all heroes of our own stories, or so we hope. It's surprisingly bug-free underground.
Oh, there we go. So I'm wondering, like, where the frack did I leave it? I needed to go outside.
Careful, nothing's sneaking up on you. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. It's not his cleanest invention so far, but it gets the job done. Use it to suck up gooey oil puddles in the Mekton's way so you can pass. Gizmo's made vehicles before to confront the Jumbo Puff himself, but failed. But this time, it's different. The Mekton will be strong enough to do the job. It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip the Mekton with on your own. He got the idea to build the Mekton when he found a big crate containing the metal frame for something Toxanol had named an exoskeleton. Gizmo wants to help if he can. We'll be around when you return. Worth going outside just to see the night sky. Imagine that. You could just go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. great view from up here. You are the guidance system. Blasting everything it gets. Watch it. Who needs a weapon? Back to your own stompers.
Oh, damn it.
Work to fill those lungs. There's a place and time for everything, but for that city scenario, it's already come and gone. It's starting to add up.
All right.
Take matters back into your own hands. Roll out. The night's your chance to be sneaky. Bang Shelter 7B is still there, open and ready to shelter. You're low on health.
Damn it.
Your chest is squeezing. Bang Shelter 7B is still there, open and ready to shelter. Flying fists. Bites the dust. Shout about it later. Brick-bracks like this were symbols for the growth of the old world.
Damn it.
Sharp steel. Not going to happen with your key energy level. So much damage. Carving it up. Time for another day to begin. That muscle squeezer over there can make you stronger. Go grab the bar and start squeezing those muscles. You snap that off, feeling pumped up. Been taking your vitamins? The dark time's finishing for now. Slice and dice. That's another shopperia. They just couldn't get enough of these places back in the days gone. Wiped out. bruised. Super effective. You're on the ropes.
Little shit. Finally. Shit. It's like, holy shit, die already.
Daytime is the best time to get things done. Gotta protect that noggin. Biohazard makes your skin crawl.
Oh, there it is.
At least you can feed this ride grass. You've located the village of Hubbledon. Looks like wholesome. A tidy little cave.
Well, 7, about time for me to head off. So... Alright. Alright, and then... Oh, that seems like a good place to end it. Found one last rec box. And now, just need to... And then tomorrow we'll be doing, possibly some Goose Goose Duck. Maybe something else, depending on, how plans go tomorrow. But definitely nice little something different than normal. Either way, I definitely hope you guys come around. And I hope to see you again soon. I kind of like keeping up a schedule. Fuck yeah.
Shadows crawl, the hunt begins. Screams of terror, twisted sins. Hooked and bleeding, souls will cry. In the fog, the dead won't lie. Blood runs deep, the killers rise. Horrors reign beneath dark skies. Shades and claws, the endless fight. Dead by daylight, fear ignites. Generators hum, a fleeting hope. Survive to fraying rope. Through the mist, a deadly stare. Your heartbeat screams, death is near.